Has won today's final of the Bells Beach Circuit. Trainer Jim Houlihan has combined with 10-year-old Commission Red to win this year's Great Eastern Steeplechase at Oakbank in South Australia. But the race was marred when River Amos and Curl of Success had to be put down after a 6-horse fall. Sean Fewings reports.
They're off.
The 16-horse field bolted from the gates and the pace was on early, despite the gruelling 4,950-metre journey.
Going quickly, Bold Surge, and with them too Believe and Curl of Success and Comicado.
When the pack settled down, it was River Amos out in front, and he handled the famous fallen log at Oakbank with ease. But after River Amos's horrific fall less than a lap from home, Commission Red took over the running and headed straight for the line.
Commission Red has won by 6 lengths. Second placing Wolver Action, 10 lengths away in the field, then to Contract, the 12-year-old, a gallant effort.
Commission Red started at 33-1 from Wolver Action at 10-1 and Contract at 20s. At Randwick, Victorian-trained gelding Siddiston coasted to an effortless win in the $250,000 Queen Elizabeth Stakes. Here's John Tapp.
Where Better Loosen Up went to the lead narrowly over Rajamar. Siddiston is getting to third. Red Chiffon gave up quickly, and then Card Shark as they come over the rise. Better Loosen Up about 8 off the fence, just led Rajamar. Siddiston will have to get a move on now as they come to the 200, where Better Loosen Up wide out is in front. Here comes Siddiston. Siddiston on the inside of Better Loosen Up has got him covered, I think. Siddiston has raced through on the inside to head Better Loosen Up in the shadows of the post, and the Sydney Cup favourite is drawing away in the last bit, and he's going to win easily. Siddiston by about 3/4 on the line to Better Loosen Up, with Rajamar third.
Siddiston was priced the 8-11 favourite from Better Loosen Up at 4-1 and Rajamar at 16-1. Sean Fewings, National 9 News.
Back at Caulfield, the daily double for 11 and 15 paid $39.35. The quadrella combination of 1, 8, 7 and 4 returned $3,722.70, while the quad extra dividend of $1,953 even was paid on the numbers 11, 7, 15 and 1. And there's more racing tomorrow.
Racing right around Australia today, but I'm afraid it was a day of triumph and tragedy, with River Amos having to be put down after a fall in the Great Eastern Steeple. Peter Donegan looks at today's events.
Traditionally, Easter Monday is always a great day of racing around Australia, and here at Caulfield today, the main event was the Easter Cup over 2,000 metres, in which Apollo Run and Local Knowledge were battling out favouritism.
150 out, Lord Palmerston, the leader, reputed trying to get through in the centre. Apollo Run is flashing home on the outside. Lord Palmerston's holding on close to home, though. Miss Stamina from last is flying, but Lord Palmerston won the Easter Cup. Lord Palmerston by 2.5 lengths to go.
Meanwhile, the RJC Autumn Carnival continued at Randwick in Sydney today, and in the Queen Elizabeth Stakes, we saw the appearance of Sydney Cup favourite Siddiston.
Siddiston has raced through on the inside to head Better Loosen Up in the shadows of the post, and the Sydney Cup favourite is drawing away in the last bit, and he's going to win easily. Siddiston by about 3/4 on the line to Better Loosen Up.
And in South Australia this afternoon, the running of the Great Eastern Steeplechase, and as Rick Keegan reports, there was a big crowd on hand to see one of Australia's most spectacular jumping events.
Oakbank has seen many favourites over the years, but few horses have come close to the popularity of River Amos. The pint-sized Mountain Pony, who won the hearts of racing fans with his Great Eastern win in '88 and his courageous second placing last year. Today, the fearless jumper was back at the Hills course for his third crack at the title. And as usual, he carried the sentimental hopes of once-a-year punters. But after leading for 2 laps, River Amos was one of 2 horses to fall.
Whistle. They were followed then by, on the outside, oh, there's a fall.
Ironically, it wasn't the Oakbank fences that claimed 2 of the safest jumpers, but the slippery track conditions turning out of the main straight. Both jockeys escaped with minor bruising, but River Amos and Curl of Success were destroyed.
But Commission Red is going to win the Penfolds Great Eastern Steeple, and he'll win it brilliantly. Commission Red has won by 6 lengths. Second placing Wolver Action, 10 lengths away in the field, then to Contract.
It was bad luck, those 2 horses fell. But under the circumstances, I don't think they would have beat me anyway. I was still confident. Just one of those things, is bad luck.
It's been an
One favourite successful at Caulfield today, where the feature race, the Easter Cup, was won by Lord Palmerston. Now the results in full, and the day's only favourite to get up got up in race 1, Off Balance, made it 2 in a row, in fact, paying $105 and $60. In race 2, Power Prince, the winner, a protest third against second, was dismissed. The Rosebery Handicap was race 3, Bright Kite at 14s, paid $9.65 and $2.15. Now to our highlights, race 4, here's Clem Dimsey.
Bay's got a big break, out about 5 lengths in front. Allure in second place, in no danger of defeat, Smooth Bay, and Smooth Bay comes down to win easily by 4 or 5 lengths. Allure has got second. Diamond Fortunes flashed up, might have got third in front of Burrito, then Rafting.
A first-up win from a spell for Smooth Bay at 8-1. The Easter Cup was race 5.
Coming again, Reputed was next, followed by Apollo Run and then Kenzai. 100 metres left to go. Lord Palmerston holding them at bay. Trying hard was Go Timmy. Apollo Run down the outside with Miss Stanima, but it's going to be Lord Palmerston's Cup, wins by 3 lengths. Tied for second between Apollo Run, Miss Stanima and Go Timmy. Next home...
Lord Palmerston won the Albury Cup 3 starts ago and now looks set for the Warrnambool Cup. Now to race 6.
200 metres left to go. Volcanic Roller on the outside. Grab the lead from Stellarino. Opalet's coming in on the inside and Northwood Blues flying home very late. Yeah, It's Unreal in the centre. Grab the lead in the shadows of the post and It's Unreal's won by a neck. Northwood Blue flashed up, could have got second from Opalet.
It's Unreal at 9-1, getting up from Northwood Blue and Opalet. The Brighton Welter was race 7.
By Manful at the 200 metre mark and classified 2 lengths in front of Firefoot. Bonded battling on in third place and down the outside from last Mrs. Joe Gargery, but is still Classify in front. Firefoot trying hard on the outside, but Classify wins by a length and a quarter. Firefoot. Mrs. Joe Gargery third from Bond.
The winner Classify, and there was a handy trifecta of more than $1,500. And in race 8, Intent Gaze was the second of a double for Mark Flaherty, winning at 9-2. The daily double for 11 and 15 paid $39.35. The extra double on races 2 and 4 paid $13.65. The quaddie paid upwards of $3,700, and the quad extra for 11, 7, 15 and 1 paid just over $1,950. To South Australia, and 2 of the favourites were destroyed after a fall in the Great Eastern Steeplechase at Oakbank today. Former winner River Amos and the highly fancied Curl of Success came down on a tight turn in the final lap of the gruelling 5-kilometre race.
Next, pushing up on the inside, Wolver Action with George Moore's Whistle. They were followed then by, on the outside, oh, there's a fall. One's lost his footing. River Amos is down, and unfortunately, River Amos has gone amiss hopelessly, and so has another one, Curl of Success. 8 lengths away, this great old galloper Contract. He's running home pretty hard. He's a chance of even running second. Then Believe, Comicado, Donny's Chance, Shane's Grey Boy. Commission Red measures the last Penfolds fence, and he did it well. He's 7 or 8 in front of Wolver Action, a similar margin to Contract, trying hard, but Commission Red is going to win the Penfolds Great Eastern Steeple, and he'll win it brilliantly. Commission Red has won by 6 lengths. Second placing Wolver Action, 10 lengths away in the field, then to Contract, the 12-year-old, a gallant effort.
Commission Red started at 33-1, but had plenty of support here in Victoria, which would account for his price in Victoria of $6.50 and $1.70. And for tonight, Sue, that's the end of a very busy day in sport.
It has been a busy day.
We examined following yesterday's tragic fall, which caused the deaths of 2 horses during the Great Eastern Steeple. Today, the trainer of one of the horses, River Amos, was critical of the track and spoke emotionally of his loss.
The horse himself, was my very first horse. He was a family pet. It's a tragic way to lose a horse. If they die of old age, well, you can accept it, but in the circumstance, it was very upsetting.
Pakenham trainer John Leake was still trying to come to terms today with the loss of Oakbank favourite River Amos, one of 2 horses destroyed following yesterday's horrific fall. While Leake says the accident was one of those things that happens in racing, he was critical of the fatal turn.
Look, there is a problem, and I will admit there's a problem there, but if I harp on it, it's not going to really do anybody any good.
Leake's view is supported by other trainers whose horses had trouble on the weekend negotiating the tight corner leading onto the steeplechase circuit. Oakbank officials inspected that area today, and while they say the reverse camber is part and parcel of steeplechasing, alterations will be considered.
There have been instances over the years where I have seen horses have trouble negotiating the corner, but normally it's because of a rider inexperience more than anything. But there'll be no stone left unturned to try and find the reason. And I think next year you'll find a slightly altered corner there.
Retired jumps jockey John Cornell said yesterday's fall was a freak accident and the track shouldn't carry the entire blame.
It's basically a tight corner and you always have to treat it with caution. It's not the sort of thing you try and go around it flat out. You've sort of always got to remember that it's there. And, I've never really seemed to have any troubles with it.
John Leake made his way home to his Victorian stables today, where River Amos will be buried in the next few days. Rick Keegan for the 10 Evening News.